Hi everyone, it's Danny here from Handmade Papercraft. Today I am sharing with you a card I have made using a Picket Fence Studio stamp. This is the You Are a Hoot Owl. So I made this card a while ago, but I forgot that I hadn't posted it, so that's why I'm playing catch up. So this card is a few months old, unfortunately, but that doesn't matter. I've been able to link the images up so you can purchase those. You can see the links below the video for those. All the details are on my blog of the Copic markers and things that I have used. So I have stamped the images out onto some Express-It blending card using my Misty stamping tool and some Memento Tuxedo Black. You may have quickly seen me cleaning off the stamps on my my Hero Arts scrubber pad. That's my go-to for cleaning my stamps most of the time. Being that they were on my Misty stamping tool, I did take them off, pop them on an acrylic block and then clean them that way. I usually clean my stamps off straight away. I don't like leaving ink on any of my stamps. Okay, so as you can see in the background, I am colouring these images up using Copic markers. Copic markers are usually my go-to medium, but I do every now and then pull out my pencils and get some colouring done with those as well. So I am colouring out this little guy in the middle. I do end up colouring the top one as well. I don't have him on a card as yet, so I will share him later on once I get him onto a card. I just thought it would be cute to get a nice boy card made. So I'm just working my way through getting him nice and coloured up. There's only a little bit more to go. And then we can move on to the card process. So for the image, I'm going to also cut him out using my EK Success Cutter Bee scissors. These are my go-to scissors for fussy cutting. I do have that section slowed down for you quite significantly so that you can see that. I do have most of the fussy cutting on video for a change. Normally I cut it off screen or not paying attention and I am off screen, so here it is nice and slow for you. So just remembering to move the image around as you're cutting more than what you are the actual scissors. That's how you get that smooth look. And then I'm going to go in with a pen blade and I'm going to cut that little section out between his legs there. I'm using the pen blade number 11 and I'll just pull out my old stamping mat here. And just using my pen knife to very, very carefully pull that section out. Pen knives are extremely sharp, so please, please, please be careful. I'm just using a little bit of liquid adhesive to adhere the little coffee cup to his hand. Here is a few pictures of him coloured up. So I am using the Bo Bunny, the Avenues Collection 6x6. There was some cute little boy kind of colours in that paper pad, so I'm pulling all of those out. Excuse the dressing gown, I was doing some late night videoing on this day. I seem to be doing that a lot lately. Alright, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning now that I'm doing the voiceover and I am already yawning, so that's not a good start. Alright, so I am using some American Crafts cardstock for my layers and just using my Scotch ATG to layer those up. Trimming down some of these papers on my Caterpillar Pro. And I'm trying to use a few layers of paper that I had left over in my card stash. Just adhering all of those down layer by layer. I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to finish this off. I'm decorating the inside of the card. Sorry guys. At the same time. And I'm going to add a square of patterned paper to the center just to break it up a little bit. Sorry guys, I didn't realize that my phone was on the screen there. Unfortunately, once you've recorded it, you can't really fix it. So I've just realized now and I've just moved it out of the way. Alright, adding a square of white cardstock to the center of the inside of the card so that it can be written on. Just having a play around trying to work out what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this little sentiment from the set using the You Are a Hoot. I've just stamped that up using some Memento Tuxedo Black and I'm just going back in with my Cutter Bee scissors and fussy cutting that sentiment out. And I'm going to use some of my Favorite Things dies. This is the Stacking Stars. It is a very old die, but I did find one shop that still sells it. So I'll have that linked up below. Just punching out a few of those stars, and I'm just punching out some hearts out of that leftover cardstock. I don't actually use any of those, I've just pushed them to the side of my desk. I like to use up all of my scraps just using my punches, and I just leave those in my drawer for another project. So just running that through again so I can have some of those craft colour stars. So I'm just mixing and matching my way around. Alright, pretty much happy with it now, so I'm going to start adhering everything down to the card base. This is a Kucha Creations card base, and I'm just adhering down all of those little bits and pieces that I hadn't glued down yet. I'm going to mat this little layer on some more of that craft colour cardstock. Finally down to the card base, and then I will pop the inside in as well. So that is my card pretty much done. It's nice to make a mail card for a change. I hope you have liked my video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. See you all soon. Bye.